It's me, Carlos. I thought I would share with you guys how to get outside and still get an awesome workout. Not just for fun, but get a good workout and yet keep it short. And I'm gonna make it, and it's not your crazy Tabata interval that you see everybody on their dogs doing nowadays. I'm gonna show you a simple, fun formula that you can mix it up and even do it with your either your friend, your spouse, and even your kids. Okay, so it consists of a kind of a bingo sheet if you think about it that way. So um, there, and of course you gotta do it a little bit on an index card before you head out. But pretty much what you do, let me get a different red color here. Um, what you do, you want to create a chart with four by four rows, four columns. Ah, there you go. So 4 by 4. So when you take your index card, you divide it 4 by 4 like that. Okay, and then um, here's the kicker. You're gonna take one column and make it an upper body exercise, strength exercise. I'm gonna put STR for strength. Okay. Now the next column, up and down, is gonna be a core exercise. Okay. Then following that, that's when you put a cardio exercise, something that gets you huffing and puffing. Okay. Enough that you get that huffing and puffing and get your pulse rate up. And then last, you get a lower body strength exercise. STR again for strength. Okay. So what's going to happen, you're going to fill them up downward, okay? And it's up to you if you want to fill it up with little hand weights or bands or just body weight exercise, whatever you want. I use a lot of balls, basketballs, and soccer balls because I don't like carrying balls around when we go to the park. So it's easier to get the kids involved as well. So I'm going to show you here quick how do you fill that up. So for instance, for the upper body, a simple one that we can think of is doing tricep dips. So let's go to a bench and you do your triceps where you kind of be at the edge and work the back of the arms, right? Another simple one that you can do is a bench push-up. So you don't have to get on the floor, especially if you're at a park, it's filthy on the floor. But you can do a bench push-up when you're there. If you're at the playground, you can do use the swing where the kids swing back and forth and use it for your triceps, or a pull down where you're gonna do a plank with your hands on the seat and then go forward and do a plank. So we call that a swing, plank, pull. Okay, and again, these are just upper body. Okay, and let's say for instance, if you're at the monkey bar and you're not going to do the monkey bar, but you can hang on the monkey bar at the edge and lean back and forward and work your bicep, right? So we can call it the monkey bicep curl. Okay, so that's your upper body, up and down. Then core wise, you can do, of course, your good old side planks, right? You can do those anywhere, right? You can do a decline with your feet on the bench. You can do it on the floor. You can do it on the slide at the end of the slide, and why not? You can do the good old, I love the frog style crunches where you're instead of setting up your knees upright like normal crunches, you kind of let your knees fall out and you can do frog crunches. I like those because it kind of opens up your hips. And if you're like on a run or getting ready for a run, it's a great way to stretch them. So you can do frog crunches, right? Like that. Uh, of course, if we did side planks, you can do unilateral, so that means opposite arm, opposite leg planks, isometric. So we're going to call unilateral plank isometric. And isometric, just a reminder, is to just hold the position, almost like one of those bird dogs, right? You just hold the position. You don't go back and forth like they have you do in PT, in rehab, okay? And let's think of one more. Think of it like at a playground or something. You can do on the teeter-totter, you can do not donkey kicks, but leg extension. So where your legs both lift up and you work the small of your back, which is part of your core, right? So we're going to do a double leg extension. So you extend your legs behind you. And those are your core exercise, okay? Now, as far as cardio, that's where you can get creative, right? You can do speed skater. And a short handwriter here, speed skater. You can do, I don't like doing jumping jacks too much over the hand because a lot of my people were trying to work on their neck and their shoulder side. But an open jack or sealed jack that you open and close your hands in front of you, that's what works really good. So we call that a sealed jack, right? You can do the good old burpees. I call it 4 counts because you don't have to get on the floor. You can just be on the bench, sit on the bench like a squat, lay on your back. That's 2. Sitting up is 3, and standing up is 4. And you can add a hop or